Hello, everybody. This is Tani Sofia Costa, and I am 5 days post-operative from my facial feminization surgery and breast augmentation surgery with Dr. Harrison Lee here in Beverly Hills. Well, I don't live in Beverly Hills. His office is in Beverly Hills. So anyway, my original intention when I did this, set up this video and this channel was to document every day. But in all honesty, I think I was too overwhelmed to actually get through it. So I really apologize, but I'm going to give a little bit of a recap of my experience. So what you're seeing is, you see a lot of swelling. You see the managing. And oh, by the way, today I'm going to Dr. Lee's office to get these removed today. These are drains. So anyway, just a quick, let me see if I can recap the whole thing. Day of my surgery, I reported there, everything was nice and smooth. I was in surgery since I had close to, depending on how you count, like 9 or 10 different procedures done. And that's a lot of work. So I was, excuse me for adjusting, but anyway, I was in surgery for over 10 hours. That's a long time. That's a long time to be under anesthesia and under the knife. Also, I do remember when I woke up, they asked me, how do you feel and all this? And I thought, well, I feel okay, but I think I'm going to throw up. And that's exactly what I did. And so anyway, they cleaned me up and they got me off to the recovery center, which is the recovery center, the Serenity Recovery Center in Santa Monica. And when I got there, I was very nauseous. And so, they took care of me, and I was bringing up a lot of phlegm from everything that had just happened. And credit to them, they stabilized me really well. I don't have a big memory of my time there because I think once they stabilized me, got some anti-pain and anti-nausea medication, that I just kind of fell asleep, and then they got me ready the next morning, and I went back to the doctor's office. And so going back to the doctor's office, I actually had enough strength left in me to actually walk under my own power from the driver's car into the doctor's office, and they reviewed all the things that I have to do as far as my care and all that kind of good stuff. And then I arrived home. And arriving home was an experience. I would say the first couple days were really rough. And the first day was rough because today I can speak, but I couldn't really speak. I couldn't really move my lips. I still have some pretty profound numbness in my lower lip, but at the time I couldn't move my upper or lower lip, so I just had like this. So that was kind of hard. And also, I couldn't really breathe through my nose, and so sleeping was really hard because at this one time I have a lot of waterworks going on, and I can't really breathe through my nose. I can only breathe through my mouth. So sleeping, I'm either half sleeping or half kind of dealing with the waterworks, which I didn't really sleep very well the first night at home. Then, kind of second day got a little bit better, but in the second day, this eye closed completely. I mean, well, there's a little bit of a space, and that started making me super paranoid. But eventually, though it's not fully open, it's really starting to heal and open up. And you can see now I really look like I got in a bad boxing match. This is just part of it. And I would say, I think over the past 2 or 3 days, little by little, I start to get a little more strength back. But really, I have been really, really, really sleeping a lot. My friend, who's my caregiver and friend and awesome person, has been preparing food for me that is like, all natural and medicinal food, which has been great to recover on. I just think that this is really a profound major surgery. I'm very happy I did it. We'll see with time how the end results are going to look. But I think that, it just takes such serious commitment to go through. Yeah, because I can't feel my lips. Sometimes I kind of drool a little bit on me. And so sometimes drinking or eating, I need a napkin. You know, the other thing that I would say, I'm all over the place with this, but I would say is like, you know, can't take a shower, can only have liquid foods, only liquids, you know, no shower, no bath, no nothing like that. You know, so my hair looks like, oh my God, there's no description for this. And, you know, it's okay, but this is just part of the process. And I still feel very appreciative and fortunate for all the support that I've had. And, you know, little by little, I'll show the healing. I did take pictures during the 5 days of this recovery, so I'll incorporate that when I post all this on social media. But I just wanted to kind of show what it looks like now, which, you know, many of you are like, oh my God, that's a hot mess. This is part of the process. So it takes every person who goes through these process or these procedures or goes through a gender transition, whichever direction or wherever it takes them. I think that one thing I really wish to share with everybody is how much dedication and courage it takes to do it. You know, to go through these procedures takes a lot. You know, I mean, it just takes a lot. It takes a lot of money. It takes a lot of time. Or even if insurance covers it, you know, it's going to take, you know, a lot of wherewithal to go through a major surgical procedure and to recover and then to look at yourself. And no matter how well prepared I was to know what I would look like, it is still quite a shock to see yourself in the mirror and just like, oh my God, I look horrible. You know, it's a shock to see that, even though rationally I know what the healing process that will later ensue. It takes a lot of courage to do this. It takes a lot of dedication. So I think for all of you who are not transgender, I think you know, I just really want to share that aspect of this journey. It, in a way, the strength to go through all that, it gives you a strength to go, or you find the strength to go through all that, and that strength later becomes kind of a superpower for going through the rest of your life. Anyway, I think that's about it today. I'll share more thoughts and more blogs. I have a lot more to say, but I just wanted to put this one out there. Thank you so much for listening, and I, you know, look forward to talking to you all more. Bye-bye.